So again, welcome to Batman Radio, the greatest radio show on the planet, right? So again, like I said, every time we get on here, it's going to be positivity and love. Like I said, I speak freely. It is what it is, homie. You understand? So, like I said, everybody know reality, homie. Everybody, bro. You understand? Like I said, I make all the rules. I make all the decisions. I'm a real CEO. You feel me? Like I said, you know, you gotta understand, man. I see these readings and downloads, man. I just see what it is, man. I can see what it is. I can see what's happening. I can see what's coming. I mean, I got divine confirmation that some stuff already went down and already happened. And everything I've said is coming true. I keep calling it and then it keeps happening. It's crazy. I keep predicting the future, literally. I mean, are we going to acknowledge that? Do we want to acknowledge that I have a gift and I'm a prophet and really the Son of God and Messiah and I continue to literally predict the future? You understand? Are we going to acknowledge everything that's actually happened and transpired here? Hmm? See? You see what I'm talking about? That's the point. When we come on here, we trying to be positive. Folks know what I do for a living. Folks know what my career is. You understand what I'm saying? Like I told you, the reading came out. Says it straight up. It says everybody in this town is in their feelings because they did everything they possibly could, right? Everything they could, and I still succeeded, and I still won. So the way this work is, hey, we have to, be professional. So I want to talk about positivity, love, all good, positive things, and that's it. Like I said, I run this, bro. I do what I want to do. Yeah, I make my own decisions. Yeah. What's up? How y'all feeling, huh? How y'all doing? Like I said, nah, my spirit can just feel what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Brother, I'm free. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I do what I want. I say what I want. That's the whole point. I'm enjoying myself. I enjoy my freedom every day. Hmm? Freedom is the most important thing in this world. Freedom, true freedom. And I have it. I get to do and say what I want always. Like I said, man, come on, homie. It's as clear as it get, bro. All of this. It's been clear since day one. Yeah, like I said, folks in their feelings because I'm a real man. Because I'm everything I said I am. Because I'm a real gangster. Because I'm the real deal Holyfield. That's what I'm supposed to be. That's what my father raised. That's a man. It's clear as day what the public on. Yeah, like I said, yeah, everybody's the same, man. Everybody's the same. Everybody's acted the same. Everybody's behaved the same. Everybody's always said the same things. Like, you know, I'm all right, bro. I'm gonna do this by myself. I'm gonna keep on pushing by myself. As impossible and as hard as it is, every day, I'm gonna keep on pushing by myself because that's all I got. That and God. I got God with me. This has taken forever. This has taken like forever. I'm talking like it's taken all the time in the world. I have literally exercised limitless patience. And then you still got, you know, just the audacity. You know what I mean? You still got readers and readings talking about this and that and saying, this and that. Like I said, I'm walking in truth and love. I'm sorry, but what? I'm walking in, let's have a conversation. All I see, man, is a lot of folks in their feelings because I'm sitting on my throne, right at the right hand throne of God. I'm sitting within my power. That's what I see. I got a voice and I'm gonna use it and I'm gonna talk how I want and I'm gonna say what need to be said, just like Tupac did. That's my job. Yeah. Yeah, come on, man. When Tupac gave his speeches, he was talking. He was talking. He was speaking, he was loud, he made sure that people heard him. That's the way we supposed to talk. See, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. So that's why I don't be really listening to folks, because I ain't seen anyone yet that's doing what they supposed to do. Yeah, you feel me? I'm a grown man. Grown man. I'm 36 years old. I'll be 40 in 4 years, homie. I'm pretty sure that I make the rules. Yeah, I do what I want to do. You understand? Especially if I'm a gangster. I think that would mean I make the rules, right? Ain't that why I paid all these dues? Ain't that why I got all these stripes? What you think? I do all this so that I can listen to other folks or have anyone ever tell me what to do? Nah, nobody ever tells me what to do. Yeah. See? Well, I keep telling you, we're not the same. We've never been the same. So why are you acting like it's hard to understand or comprehend, or it's unfathomable? Not at all. This is what all of you created. Take some responsibility and accountability for it. You all haven't contributed to me. Nobody's supported me. Like I said, it just told you in the reading, this entire town and the entire valley did everything they could, and I still won and succeeded. They weren't on my side. They didn't support me. All these folks, they literally is projecting and telling me without saying it, without telling me, because I'm a genius and I can read your mind basically, that they ain't they feelings because I'm succeeding and I'm getting super famous. My fame is reaching a whole nother level because of God. All this is because of God. And I give all thanks and credit and glory to God. God is, I'm always be loyal to God. That I can promise you. And that's the way I feel. I feel like all y'all are really just trying to, I could see what your agenda is. And my faith doesn't waver with God. It truly doesn't. My faith is always intact. Seriously. So you see what I'm saying? Like, that's the point. Like, what is there to talk about? I'm not in the business of talking. I'm in the business of talking and getting paid for it. I'm not in the business of communicating with anyone in the public. What say so do they have? What can they say to me? What can they teach me? What can they educate me on? I'm too far ahead of everybody, man. Like, that's the thing. Like I told you, like God told me, like, build the walls of your castle so high that you can't even see their city. That's exactly what I've already done. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's real. Like, yeah, no, like I still go through things. I still got problems. Pac said the same thing. He said these folks said that I couldn't feel. That's the same thing they trying to pull, and see, I'm different. I'm not allowing it. I'm not trying to talk with anyone. What's there to talk about? Do you not? Do you forget or something? Is everyone what? You know what I mean? They all have amnesia. They got that narc amnesia. We all know what's happened, right? We all know everything I've been through, right? And if not, well, then maybe you should have that conversation and ask. mm, Like, brother, I'm gonna keep on talking, man. I'm gonna keep on talking. I'm gonna keep on shining. I'm gonna keep on saying the truth. I'm gonna keep on standing on business. I'm gonna keep on being loud and proud. I'm gonna keep on speaking with the power of God. That's right. And I'm gonna keep on showing that the human spirit is alive, because that's really what got these narcissists all in their feelings. hmm I've been seeing and witnessing that my whole life. I see you narcs. I know exactly what your agenda is. I've seen it every time. Y'all just feel the way you do whenever the human spirit is around and it's proven to you that the human spirit is alive. You know what I mean? It is clear as day how you folks feel. I don't know what's up with them. You know what I mean? And I ain't trying to know. I ain't trying to find out. I'm all right, bro. All I know is I don't want to be anything like that. I love humanity. I love people, man. I want to see people succeed. I want to see people win. And we're all supposed to be in this together. And when I've asked for basic support for this long, when I've asked for people to step up and just pay me, just contribute a little, man. And and folks want to talk about, well, I'm going to do this and that. I'm going to do this and that. I mean, folks can do whatever they want, but I'm not going to participate or be a part of anything, concerning anyone. I'm not going on no dates. I'm not getting in no relationships. I'm not even speaking to nobody because ain't nobody paid me yet. See, I'm not joking. Folks really think this is like some, some kind of situation. That's the problem is folks want to pretend. But in reality, folks know that when I speak, whatever I say, I mean, and I stand on business. I don't do acting. This isn't acting class. So I'm going to say it again. Whatever I say goes. I make all the rules. I have divine authority. My authority has never been challenged and never will be. So what's up? I'm everybody's superior, homie, for real. Sorry, but what? Yeah, see, that's the thing. While folks is sleeping on me and folks want to talk and this and that, I mean, folks been doing what they do for years, man. And like I said, I mean, none of it has accomplished a thing, but I'm over here, building an empire. So that's the thing. Like I said, it's not a revolving door, and I'm an opportunity. Being with me is an opportunity. So I'm gonna say this straight up. I'm on the free market. I'm like a free agent. Whatever, woman is gonna step up and actually put some capital behind me and do what the readings are saying, which is clearly like show up and actually like be like, man, I want to help you and fix everything for you, and let's get you traveling and get you moving and get you in a much better situation that you deserve. And here's everything, make my wildest dreams come true. What I'm gonna say it straight up, this to the public in the world. Whatever woman gonna do that, go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, I've already explained it. I mean, either way, as of right now, I mean, I'm just, I don't understand what there would be to talk about. You understand? Because I've tried to talk. Tried to talk all these years. You understand? So, like I said, nah. I'm going to be on some new stuff this year for 2026. I'm not talking at all. I'm going radio silent. I'm just doing what I need to do on here so I can continue to, win and continue to get paid. There's folks and they feeling. See, that's my thing. Like I see every day, I see the world, and the world keeps on trying to move in funny style ways. They even do it on this network all the time. Most of it comes from here. They do it with the readings. They're doing it in all sorts of ways. And I just don't have time for it. I don't. I'm good. I'm walking the other direction now completely. I'm going to do this by myself on my own. Like my attitude is I don't need nobody and nothing. I truly feel like that. I got God with me. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just like with the so-called women. God be working on them, working with them, and that's what they claim and say, right? But God works on you so that you can eventually have a divine union and you can come together. I mean, do any of them have that? Because I see them all and they all lonely and alone. They don't have a partner, none of them. It's like no matter how many times you explain it to them and tell them a basic concept, it's like they can't process it. Like straight up. That's the point that it's gotten to. You know what I mean? Like I said, you can see the behaviors. Look on here while I'm talking. You see how two folks is coming into this show and then leaving. What is that? And I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what's going on. Cool, no problem. Because I'm going to win either way. I'm going to get paid either way regardless, homie. Yeah. Yeah, we all know what's going on. So, I mean, we can't sit here and pretend and ignore it and act like, oh, it's not happening. No, it's all happening. God protects me and God shows up for me every day. God got me, man. I'm good. Trust me, I'm Gucci. And again, I'm going to speak freely, say what I want, talk how I want, do what I want. And I'm going to keep showing everyone that the human spirit is alive. I mean, these readings want to talk like they starting to talk now. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, they want to talk and bring back the same energy. Like, I'm all right on all that, bro. I'm all right on all that. They like, yeah, they see the one reading. They're going to show up better than ever, better than you ever imagined. And that makes sense. Show up better than I ever imagined. I just had a reading, bro. It told me that I'm supposed to show, what was it? Like elephant energy or something, like forgiveness. I can't believe it, man. I don't even understand no more. I've been forgiving since always. I've been forgiving since day one. You know what I mean? I have no problem forgiving. I already forgave everyone. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing. Like, with readings, I mean, I know they don't know what I've said, but I forgave everything a long time ago because forgiveness is for me. But again, there has to be a conversation that's had, and it still stems down to and comes down to respect. And I have something called self respect and self value and self worth. I only communicate and deal with women and broads who, have self respect. See, it doesn't work that way. That's why folks should have listened to me in the past when I explained reality to them. Because when you're out here doing too much, no, it doesn't work that way. You can't. There's some stuff that you get what I'm saying. Like folks want to do whatever they want. That's what it is. It's like a big circus. That's what it is on the internet too. And it's a circus in reality. And basically the whole circus every day, that's literally what it is. And it's like everyone's involved, bro. Millions of people, all these folks. And you can see what it is, man. You got Batman and then you got the circus. I'm not talking or communicating with any members of the circus. I just refuse to do it at this point. That's what I'm saying. Like, you need to make clear anyone approaching me, like I'm the prize. Like, you got to make clear to me, you on my side. You gonna listen to me. I don't want to hear about YouTube. I don't want to hear about anyone on it because those are not my friends and they're not people I associate with or am affiliated with. And I can talk about whatever I want and say whatever I want, and that's how it works. I have seen some of the craziest things be said. I have seen folks take, fake things and fake stereotypes on the internet and try to pretend that they were real and translated to reality with this whole generation. Those were stereotypes on the internet, bro. They were never real or serious, bro. That was the joke. You all try to act like things that have been jokes for decades now all of a sudden are real. I mean, are you serious? And that would make society what? A complete joke. I'm good, bro. I ain't trying to talk to the circus. I'm just being honest, bro. Like the circus can do whatever they want. That's all it is. It's a big circus. And like I said, the behavior of the circus and is folks want to do whatever they want and exhibit the same behavior and run around and literally do everything that they want to do that's the opposite of what I wanted. So whatever I wanted, folks was doing the opposite for all these years. But now you think it's not about forgiving. I already forgave everyone. It's about self-respect. See, I'm worth more than that. I know my self-value and self-worth. I'm not settling for nothing. I'm going to stand my ground. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, just like I have freedom and I have civil rights and civil liberties. I do what I want to do. You understand? So again, what's up? There's too much projecting. There's subliminal messages. Like, I'm not here for none of that. None of that stuff phases me. Reality works one way. I'm free in this world. I do what I want. You folks watch me win every day, and it's never going to change. What do you mean? I'm a gangster. I do what I want. Like I said, I built all this. I do what I want to do. So I'm going to say it again. Like, I'm free in this world, man. I love my freedom. This is a free country. That's my number one thing is freedom. Everything I do is for freedom, bro. I'm going to get up every day for freedom. So just know all my efforts are working towards even more freedom every day. That's all I want. I want freedom for me and freedom for everyone. That's all I do this for. So, I mean, over here, we all know what it is. I don't know how y'all doing. How y'all doing today? I don't know what you got going on. What y'all got going on? Because it seemed like everybody just watched me while all of them, like I said, are unhappy and they don't like their current circumstances or the fact they work a 9 to 5. Good. Keep watching me because every single one of you that watching me, I mean, is what it is, right? Thank you. You all contributing. That's what folks don't get. Like, I know folks probably watch me in their spare time. Cool. Thanks. Because, like I said, I'm not in y'all's position. I don't need a 9 to 5. I get paid to talk. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I've got pure freedom. I do what I want to do, bro. Telling you right now, bro. I'm not trying to talk. There's nothing to talk about. I have self respect and self worth and self value. And that's what folks need to work on. So, again, I'm going to say it again. That's the thing. Like, nah, folks have done way too much. Like, that's the thing. Nah, I forgive everything, I don't forget nothing. See the difference? To talk and communicate? I've been trying to talk all these years. That's all I wanted to do was talk and be heard. All I've ever wanted is to be loved, respected, and heard. And that's what folks do. They want to have, basically they all want to talk amongst themselves, talk to themselves, and have a one-sided conversation, and then say I was a part of it. Homie, what's up, bro? Like, how y'all doing, bro? I love it, man. Yeah, folks and their feelings, man. It's obvious. So, like I said, I mean, doesn't everything have to be fair? Exactly. I'm not trying to talk, bro. Talk about what? Not interested in it. I'm okay. Like I said, no, like, whatever behavior people exhibit, that's on them. They have to take responsibility for that. It's called accountability. And God is bringing judgment, like I said, and then we just got divine confirmation again of that today. I mean, I'm talking about he's enforcing it right now. Like, it's happening right now. That's what God told me. God don't lie, bro. God is real, man. So, why do you think these folks are so quiet? Listening to every word I say. Yeah. You listen and like I said, they're all fans. Like I said, I don't know what folks got going on, but that sounds like a personal matter and a personal thing. It has nothing to do with me. And I'm gonna keep on, going about this by myself. Readings want to say, oh, this person feels this way because you said this or you responded this way. I have every right to say what I'm saying and respond the way I'm responding, and I stand on it. I stand on business. I don't backpedal. See my point? No, like I said, nothing needs to be explained. All reality has been established. Like I said, I've given people so many opportunities for years to talk. People have talked in the third person. People want to sit there and uh, talk fake talk and say, repeat what I'm saying like a yes man. Like, yeah, he's given people 8 million opportunities to talk. Right. And why have you not utilized any of those opportunities if you're going to talk about that other folks haven't? It's just like when I said the truth on the show, and then they'll come in the chat and be like, yeah, and agree with me, but meanwhile it's like you do realize I'm addressing like your behavior and what you're doing, right? I'm not talking about the public or anyone else. So what do you mean? Like, at some point you just got to kind of put your foot down and say, enough is enough, and we need to start making sense. Like I said, I don't care who it is at this point. I really don't. I see, that's the thing. I don't know who's who on this internet stuff. It's just the internet, man. I don't even take it seriously. I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't know what y'all talking about, but I know I'm a man of God, and I know I'm focused on me and what I'm doing, and that's it. All this internet stuff, I ain't worried about it. I'm not. I care less, man. If you want me to be realistic with you, I could care less. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's whatever with me. As long as a woman gonna put up some bread and put me in a better position and put some money in my pocket, right? And like, I mean, they gotta look good too. You know what I mean? Outside of that, I'm all right, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand why. Like, that's, see what I'm saying? Like I told you, like that's the thing. Like, do people realize what's actually happening here? Do you realize these readings are getting redundant, where it's becoming a different equation? It's like being in a relationship where you're being led on. So how long is this going to last? I'm gonna continue to ask. How long does it take for me to get my blessings? I earned them. No, these questions need to be asked. That's the thing. they keep talking and they keep saying something, but then when you talk and respond right, and then everybody in their feelings, that don't make no sense, bro. See, this has to be fair. And it ain't been fair this entire time since day one. So cool. I'll just continue to take matters into my own hands and I'll continue to make sure that it's all fair. You know what I mean? Because the world has to make sense. That's exactly what Batman said. He said, me, I was taught that if you want the world to make sense, you gotta make sure that it does make sense, right? I'm about manually getting things done. I believe in God. I have faith in God. I believe in the promises He told me, right? We have to move forward, though. We need forward movement at all times. Like I said, I'm open to talk to anyone, right? You know, I'm talking about like as far as women, that are interested in me or whatever, trying to speak to me. I'm open to talk. But like I said, have a conversation. That's why online, I try to establish a means of direct communication. You speak there, you listen, and when we have a conversation, right, you stay within the conversation and you listen, right? And whatever I say goes. I make the rules. See what I'm saying? That's understood already. So I don't know what other folks is telling people, but they lied to you. It's that simple. They lied to you. Straight up, they lied to you. Because I make all the rules over here. So, like I said, I mean, I've already been over it. I don't got to go over it again. Like, things are going to be done my way. See? And that's the difference. See, if everybody would have been easy going and everybody just showed love and really supported, and I had the same treatment and everything was fair that everybody else gets, then it'd be no problem. But because folks want to behave the way they want and want to, not be fair and do everything that they've done, like, no, now that makes everything different. See, this is why I don't get into relationships where there's other people around because I know the games that y'all play. I've already been through it. Oh, I've been through the worst of the worst and been goody. I've made it through everything, made it through the impossible every time. See, I understand the concept that it's not possible if I'm moving in love and I'm trying to have a relationship and I'm trying to love someone with all my heart and soul, but I got people around me or they're people and they feel some way towards me because they're just evil and wicked, that relationship can't succeed because, I'm trying to do what I need to do and I got to deal with all this other stuff going on. And y'all don't know what that feels like clearly. So since you don't know what that feels like and not a single individual has taken the time to hear me out on what that feels like and really care or support me or send me some money or when I'm sitting here telling you like, bro, I'm trying to leave, I'm trying to get, traveling, bro, I'm trying to move around, bro, with money, bro, where I'm good, where I don't have to worry, man, that's all I want, bro. What? So the folks couldn't give me a couch anywhere. They couldn't help me in Austin, the whole city. None of these folks could do a thing for me, but they all listen to me. And now they're saying, oh, I'm super famous. I'm super famous, but yet still no one in the public will do anything for me that's real so that I can expand my business when it doesn't even take much. It takes basic stuff that everybody else gets, but when it comes to Tyree Sneed, because I've succeeded and accomplished the impossible, I get different rules. You see the difference? Things have never been fair. And as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't seem like they ever will be. I believe in God, but I mean, that's all I believe in is God. I'm going to stay doing this by myself. I'm not trying to talk. There's nothing to talk about. Like I said, my Cash App should be ringing every day. Whenever that happens, let me know. And even at that point, when I do get paid and I get compensated, I don't care if I get millions of dollars. You think I'm going to be in the talking mood? Talk? I tried to talk for all these years. It's been over 3 years now. More than that. Been trying to talk for almost a decade. Folks never heard me out. Oh, now you want to hear what I have to say? I'm all right. You see what I'm saying? Can you imagine, bro? They got readings, bro. Like I'm telling you, like that's the thing, bro. I'm not even gonna acknowledge stuff that doesn't make any sense. I qualified, I did everything. We had 8 million readings saying all these blessings are coming, everything's coming, and then you got one reader saying completely opposite, saying some weird stuff, saying I'm walking in this energy, I'm doing this. Y'all did the same thing back in the day. I've been paying attention to every reading, bro, for years. I stand on business. They say, "Oh, well, you know, this and that." Then, if you continue to act this way or behave this way, oh, you might not get your blessing. Oh, cool. Then keep it. I don't need it. How about that? Like that's what folks don't get. Like I always have the choice to just say no, since I make the rules. See the point? Like what, brother? I earned my blessings. I'm owed. I'm due. Pay me. What? There was never even a conversation. It's not up for debate. There's nothing I can do wrong. I'm doing everything right. I'm standing on business. Like I said, I want to talk to folks and have a real conversation. Where's the conversation at? Where's the money? I don't have no phone number that's sent to me. I don't have no actual email that's been sent to me. I don't know who's who. I've explained everything. We all know what's going on. Like, nah, I'm not wrong for not wanting to, uh, be included or be involved or be a part or have to deal with other antics or other stuff that has nothing to do with me. How would that mean I'm wrong for I don't want to stress about anything? I care about myself and my health. I'm not wrong for that. I'm making every right decision. See, again, I just proved I'm doing everything right. Yeah, I made it perfectly clear what it is, man. Are you serious? Light years ago, homie. That's it. It's this hard. So it's not wrong. So folks shouldn't have helped me when I was in Minneapolis. Come on, bro. Folks said that they had an entire family and support system and nobody offered me a place to stay. Every time I've tried to talk or speak or ask, and I even asked that question, every question I had was ignored. You can't be serious, bro. So that's what I'm saying. That's what they do. Folks is sitting there waiting, and then, oh, if I take an opportunity with someone else, right? Because someone else pays me and puts money in my pocket, then they express that they feel some way about that. But I've never even met you and have no idea who you are. And I've asked like 8 million times, can you please just come on my program, support me, and cam up? Whoever my partner is in a relationship, I'm telling you this right now, and I mean every word I'm saying, has to support what I do for a career and will be on this show with me. That is a given. That is understood. So, I'd suggest you get started with that. I'd suggest that you learn how to support someone and understand that's a given. That's a necessity right there. You understand? No. Whatever I say goes. If I say to do something, I mean, what's up? No, that's how I work. I run everything. That's what a man is. See, like I'm telling you, I'm just telling you the truth, man. Folks, they can't deal with a real man, man. Folks don't want a man. Folks want a teddy bear. And I ain't no teddy bear. See, that's the difference. No, I used to be. I'm a grown man now. Why? Because, like I said, the whole time that I've been around and in front of all these so-called women, did any of them take the opportunity? Did any of them even act halfway normal or treat me fairly or correctly or right or even be humane and like a human? Like this is reality. What are you talking about? That's not a me thing. That's a everyone else thing. See, it's never been me. It's the world. It's been all these other folks. Me, I've always been perfect. I'm all love. I'm love and truth in its embodiment. I have nothing but love to offer someone. But that's going to be someone who goes out their way for me the way that I've gone out for gone out my way for all of you. Gone out my way. I went halfway across I went literally across the country. Right? I need these questions answered, man. It's that simple. Now, I have questions. I'm not trying to talk about anything. There will be no communication, but I have questions and I need answers to my questions. That's the only conversation I'm having. You understand? That's the thing. Things have to be fair. So, like I said, now that you understand reality and how it works and what it is, boss, and all you folks out there, now do you want to talk? It's got to be fair, man. Like I said, when I speak, I need to be heard. Whatever I say matters a whole lot, and you're finding that out more and more every day, ain't you? Folks and they feelings. I couldn't even believe I heard that in the reading. One lady said, because if you believe in God for a car, I don't believe in God for no material possessions or nothing I can gain. I think you should change your rhetoric, don't you? I don't believe in God for what I can get. I believe in God because I believe in love and I believe it's the right thing to do. And God, just like He told me today, is love, and I am love, and that's why I believe in God because. I mean, I don't. It doesn't have to be explained. It naturally, inherently is in me to believe in God because that connection is just there. I don't ever fake or act with anything I do. Everything I do is a serious effort and with all my passion and what I love to do. Like, brother, I'm 36 years old, man. I've been going through it for a while, a long time, bro. I've had it impossible. It's been hard. It's been impossible. Like, brother, I am ready to get going on the road. I am ready to get traveling. I'm ready to go to other cities and states. I'm ready to have money again. I'm ready to live a better lifestyle. I'm ready to get completely out of this period of stagnation that I should have never been in. What? No, I don't agree with it. That's all I got to say right now, man. Like I said, it just is what it is, man. Maybe one day folks will learn, like how to have a conversation. You know what I mean? Nah, man, these folks do it on purpose, bro. These folks all know what they own and they know what they doing. Like I said, I'm on my own. I'm doing this by myself. I didn't ask for nothing from nobody. That's where people get it wrong. See, women pursue me and then act like they've done me a favor. I didn't ask you for nothing. You don't have to pursue me. I'm serious. Like they always have something to say, right? Hold up. Imagine always have something to say, right? Where's the saying things that are positive? Where's the talking about reality? Imagine always have something to say, but nothing you're saying exists at any point. You see what I'm saying? Imagine always have something to say, but you can't put no money and capital up to support someone who you claim that you love and care about and have feelings for, and you can't even have a direct, basic, coherent conversation in the course of 4 to 6 years. Are you serious? Like I said, man, holla at me. Let me know, bro, because like I said, like that's the thing. Like, man, I've wanted to talk this entire time, bro. That's all I want. All I want is someone who respects me and allows me to speak and feel, and I do what I want because that's common sense. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm grown and I'm a big guy. I do what I want to do. I don't know what these folks like. I don't understand what part is difficult to understand because they all know, bro. Everyone knows reality. Okay, act like it. Feel me? Like I said, I've addressed it way too many times, man. Folks know reality, bro. I'm out here winning, man. Feel me? I'm gonna keep moving and going by myself. Like I said, these readings are saying somebody's on their way, some woman who's in love with me, and they gonna surprise me. Like, okay, I mean, I hope it's finally a good surprise because last I checked, every time I heard that, it was nowhere near sufficient. That's what I remember. See, that's what folks don't even ask me how I feel about things. Like, brother, I don't even feel like I've had a real relationship in the past, like, I don't even know how long, well over a decade. A relationship is when someone thinks straight and can, take care of you and really support you, and they there for you, and you work together for real and build together. I've never had that. I also didn't let anyone take advantage of me or use me, but I always won. I always got the best of everyone. I always won because, like I said, these folks are not trying to have a relationship. What they want is a business arrangement and a business agreement. They want to come up so they can get free money, and I ain't the one. That's what I noticed with people, especially the so-called women. Nah, every time that y'all talk and speak, y'all have an angle, and I don't get that. I don't even know what you're talking about because it clearly shows what demonic possession. Yep, folks ain't talking about nothing, man. Like I said, the world was way different 20, 30 plus years ago, even 10 years ago. Okay. I'm not hearing it. Like I said, I make all decisions over here about everything. I'm the boss. I work this hard to get to a certain point, and that's the thing. I'm not just inviting, I don't care if it's so called women, I don't care who it is. I'm not just inviting people to come be a part of everything I built. It took me a long time to get this right, right? And guess who were the same folks that tried to stop me from getting to this point in building? Take a guess. Exactly what I'm talking about. So why would I thus invite more or invite any of them to be a part of what I've finally built? That they made it impossible and I still built it all. I'm good. I'm good by myself. I'm good dolo, bro. Like real talk. I want money. That's all I want. I want money. And it's gotten me to the point, literally, because I've been through so much and because everything has been so cold and for so long concerning me, it's to the point that I don't care about anything else but money. I don't. I care about God, but like all that other stuff that people talking about, I don't care. See, that's the thing. Like, how can folks say this and that, but I can't talk freely? And then, that you're like, what? Brother, have a direct conversation. Everybody, okay? It's very simple. I'm a grown adult and grown man. Have a direct conversation, right? And let's talk. And we're going to talk on my terms. Believe that. So whatever I want to talk about is what we talking about now. And it's the same deal on here. See what I just uncovered? The truth, what all this was about. It's about my freedom of speech. It's always been about that. It's about that I have a voice. It's always been about that. They told me themselves. They told on themselves day one. Yeah. Folks are not trying to talk to me. Folks are envious and it's a whole lot of jellyfish. That's what it is. That's why I talk about it. See, folks that want to talk, they're not walking up and starting to project when they speak and talk backwards. They're not talking about themselves and trying to project. People who want to talk are talking fairly on an even playing field and sitting down and taking their time with you and coming with money and gifts and saying, you know what, I truly love you and I want to really be a part of this and I want to change everything for you. I don't know what folks is talking about. I don't know what folks is on. It don't work that way. Just like you can't just have money and that makes everything go away and makes it all okay. That's not how it works. You can't just have a behavior and actions and do what you want and then think, oh, the man's going to turn around and be like, oh, it's all good. Nah, I have self-respect, bro. I deal with women who have self-respect, and those are the only women I talk to. So what's up now? I have standards, bro. Very high standards. I always have. So what are you talking about? You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, especially at this point, oh, I'm good, man. Pay me. I ain't worried about nothing you talking about. I want money. Straight up. You're gonna have to put money in my pocket. You're gonna have to put money in my pocket and make sure that I feel safe and comfortable around you completely and that I can fully trust you. You understand? And 100% because of what I've been through, I don't trust nobody. See what I'm saying? See, all this gets solved through love. Pure love, though. True love. It all gets solved with pure intentions. When somebody really loves you, if anyone out there really loved me and cared about me, they would be right by my side, right here in front of me. There's no excuse. They would be in person and they would be talking and they would say, I'm paying you. Here's money. I want to help you. Let's go. Let's travel. Let's go have fun. Like, you know what I mean? You deserve to be able to live a normal life and be able to go out to eat where you want and go get fast food when you want, like to have a ride to go somewhere. Are you serious, bro? Oh man. Nah, bro. Folks gotta quit acting, man. I'm gonna keep on saying the truth and speaking the truth, man. Like I said, I don't know what's up with folks talking about, yeah, you're a famous celebrity, and I'm still got the same problems. Huh. Oh, it's your abundance era. Where's the abundance? Where's the money? Like what? Oh, they're going to surprise you. How long is this going to take? No, I'm being realistic. By the time whoever is showing up and some lady's coming out of nowhere like a mermaid, right? Like what? Some mermaid's gonna appear out of nowhere. I love you, Tyree. Here's $80 million and blah blah. Okay, that's cool, and I hope and pray that happens. And I still believe God that it will happen. Truly, I believe in His promise. I believe it will happen. But my thing is, I still have to look at things from a realistic perspective. I got stuff I got to get done and do every day. That's just reality, right? So, I mean, if it takes so long and it takes that long, it's already taken like 4 to 6 years or something crazy. If it takes, that long on top of it, even longer, by the time we get to that point, I'm gonna be like, I'm all right, bro. You know what I mean? Or I'm gonna have already built it myself and say, I'll just do it on my own, bro. I'm good. That's just common sense. If I never got any support for anything I built ever, which I never have, and no one ever really truly helped me, just like Max B said when he was in jail, he said they didn't help me. That was what his gripe was and what he felt some way about. We all feel some way about it when we don't get true, real help, which is people caring for real and giving money and being right in front of you, dealing with you on a human basis, saying, hey, I love you, I care about you, I want to make sure you're okay. Me in front of you. This is common sense stuff, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, I'm all right, bro. I ain't trying to talk. 2026, I'm not doing no more talking. I'll talk on here and get paid for it. Yep. And folks can stay in their feelings about it. But other than that, I ain't talking about nothing this year. You understand? No. 100% no. You understand? So you feel me? So just remember what I'm saying. Folks act like I gotta spell everything out and spell out every word and start rapping like, like it's crazy, man. Like, bro, I'm telling you, folks didn't want to have a conversation for all these years. I've tried to simply speak and be heard by all of you, right? I would love to have love in my life and have someone who truly loved me. I don't see it happening. I truly don't. I don't see how. I mean, I believe it's possible. I believe God can do it. God can do anything. God can make it happen. But I'm very discouraged all around. I don't see how any of this is going to happen. I don't see any of it. And that's just the truth. And even the readings say that I feel this way. Yeah, I do. And like I said, my deal is this though. Folks didn't want to talk for all these years. Why would I want to talk later in the future? I'm not going to be in the talking mood. I'm all right. No, I'm not trying to talk, man. See what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I always forgive, but it has to be the right person still. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. Like, nah, bro, there's no way for me to lose my blessing because I earned it already because God got me. So that reader needs to correct their video straight up, bro. Yeah, no. Can you imagine, bro? Because I'm sitting here and making the right moves and I'm, taking care of myself and protecting myself. Like that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm telling you, man, a lot of these readers, they clearly be accepting bribes and taking money to say things that just ain't true. Yeah, that's what I believe it is 100% without a shadow of a doubt. Like, nah, bro, my blessings, I can't lose my blessings because they come directly from God. You understand? Like I said, I'm getting money from somewhere. I don't know where, but all I'm saying is, I mean, how long is this going to take? I mean, if you think that I'm going to sit here for another year and keep doing what I'm doing, hell no. I just tell you straight up, no. I'm not doing that. I don't care what I got to do. I'll figure something out. At some point, I'm going to, get tired and like that's why I'm trying to hustle up the money. I want money so I can be able to get a bus ticket to go anywhere and try to see what I can create and see if I can find work in other cities and states. And right now, there's just a lot going on. Like I do understand. I understand I'm being protected. I understand that this may be for my own good. But what does that have to do with all these other people in the public and all these so-called women who haven't wanted to speak this entire time? See, all I've asked is for someone to talk to, bro. I'm talking about it's been 3 years. Are you hearing what I'm saying, bro? I'm talking about on the entire internet. Folks don't want to talk. No one talks. No one. Everyone has the same outlook, same attitude, and all the so-called women are online begging for money and don't make a dime. Why would I want to talk later about any? There's nothing to talk about. Pay me. So what I'm saying is they can say what they want, readings can say what they want. I'm not concerned because I didn't ask for any of these things. And if I did, I prayed for it and God will answer my prayer. But like I would love to have love. I would love to have someone who loved me. I would love to have a significant other and a real partner that I can actually build with and be happy. Yeah, that would be an answered prayer and a miracle. Yes. But you have to understand the longer it takes, and it's taken forever already, and then it keeps on getting extended and extended and extended. By the time it come around, bro, I'm clearly not going to be in a talking mood. I'm just telling you facts and how reality works, bro. I don't want to talk. I'm going to be like, okay, am I going to get paid now? You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's a way to do things, bro. But like I said, I'm gonna listen to God either way. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try my best to be in a forgiving energy and all that, and be nice. But I already forgave a long time ago. You get what I'm saying? I'm not moving in my ego. I'm not on any other type of energy. I forgave everyone. It never changed. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying readings, be saying weird things and being late. Like, no, bro, that's not what happened. That's not the situation. And the unfortunate part is I can't explain to you the situation. That's the point of what I'm saying. Folks are typing and this and that. Brother, I can't talk freely on the internet. I don't have conversations on the internet. I talk directly in person so that I can speak freely. And I can't even do it then because the truth is, half of y'all, right, be Soldier Boy running telems, or you're literally like wearing a wire. Oh, in the past decade plus, I haven't had anyone that I could talk to and really open up to or say anything because everyone was the Soldier Boy running telem. The only reason they were talking to me was so that they could try to create some kind of false scenario situation so they could gain leverage for court. Do you understand how real and serious this situation is? That it doesn't go away for me? That's the point, bro. I want to, me personally, I want to go the other direction. And that's what I'm doing. I'm walking away from all of this. I want to just be happy. That's exactly what I tell folks talk direct. Any woman who's interested in me, your number one priority should be my mind, my health, me, how I'm doing, make sure I'm good. You in person, you look at me and be in front of me and make sure I'm good and okay. That's your responsibility, not no one else, yours, right? So that's what a woman would have to do is be in person and show up and be in front of me and say, I want to take care of you and make sure you're okay. When did that ever happen for me? Never. Like, no, 100%. The reading said it too, that I've said it or I will. I'm saying it right now. I don't believe that I will ever have that. And it's sad because I deserve it more than anyone. I even look like someone who should have that and deserves that. I'm a good looking dude. And it never mattered. This world is unfair. This world is cold. It makes absolutely no sense and it's backwards. I don't feel any way about it. I don't. I don't have any feelings. That's what you folks don't get. I'm a monster. Yeah. This is what happens when you allow all this stuff to go on for this long. Feelings? Ah, I don't even know what those are, bro. Real talk. Feelings. Everybody's in their feelings except for me. Because I never had the luxury. I don't get that opportunity. I don't get a woman in front of me saying, man, I want to know how you feel. None of them care. Are you serious? That's the part that's missing. See, that's the part that I need. That's the part that I have to have. That's the part that I want. And like I said, you get to a certain point, you just stop looking for it. You stop wanting it. You stop chasing it. It is what it is. It's sad. It has nothing to do with me. It has to do with the way the world is. You know, I'm able to talk and be man enough to recognize how I feel and say what I'm going through. Other people don't. It's been lonely as hell, bro. You know what I mean? I don't understand how people can be typing when I haven't talked to any of these folks in the public for, I mean, at least 3 years plus. Nobody. That's what I'm saying. Folks will start typing in a chat room while all this other stuff is going on. I mean, do you really think that's having a conversation? There's 8 million accounts around what you're saying, and I don't know who you are. How's that's not having a conversation? Come on, let's get real. See what I'm saying? In 3 plus years, I haven't had a conversation, honestly, like a real wholesome conversation with anyone in the public. So I'm saying that's a game being played. So that and all the other stuff I've been through, and just just the unfairness of it all, just the fact of what we can all see what it is. Even the villains called it out a long time ago and said, "Yeah, everything's unfair." We see what's going on, and y'all want to sit there, oh, laugh and it's funny. Okay. And you think I'm trying to talk to anybody this year? I'm all right, bro. So I'm gonna get going, man. Like I said, I'm not trying to talk to nobody, bro. I'm not talking. This is not a talking year. This year I want results, I want action, I want money. Pay me. Like I said, my cash app should be ringing. Ring a ling a ling, ring a ling a ling, ring bell, ring the bell, my bell, ring the bell. Like, yeah, nah, bro. I'm all right. So that's all I gotta say. But like I said, either way, I'll listen to God. I'm gonna be in a forgiving energy. I already forgave everybody, man. Forgiveness is for me. But I'm just saying the truth. Like, brother, I've done everything right, man. I've instructed. I've told people what to do, like way too many times. Like, at some point, what really needs to happen is folks just need to learn how to listen. See, that's the difference. Like, if I tell you something and I have to repeat it even one time, that's a huge red flag and a problem, number one. Yeah. And if I tell you something, okay, then what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole point of a man, any man. And again, I'm the only real man who ever existed. But, any dude, and me being a man, the way a man operates, that's why I'm telling you, they're not used to real men, because there is none. It's just me. But the way a man operates is whatever I say goes. Whatever I want, I get. That's how it works. And what people don't understand is the real truth. I don't care who feels what way about it, is that whatever woman doesn't want to participate in that, whatever so-called woman feels like, oh, I'm too good, or I have other priorities, or you keep acting and saying your words don't match your actions. Like, that's what folks do. Oh, I love you, I care about you. Then why you don't have any time to talk to me? Why can't you just follow basic instructions of one simple thing I'm asking you? See, I would never get in a relationship with like that. I wouldn't even entertain that. I wouldn't. So there you go. You already know what it is ahead of time. So like I said, like nah, like whoever I'm with is gonna listen to every word I say. Whatever I want, I get. hmm Immediately. Like, are you serious, bro? I should be literally beyond entitled mm, in my next relationship. I better have it all. See, that's what I expect already because I earned it. So, like I said, I don't know. Maybe somebody will put some money up in some Cash App. Like I said, we got a Cash App bottom left hand corner, PayPal, Venmo. This is what I worked on. all these years, this is all I have to work on and all I have to do because I don't have no girlfriend. I don't have a wife. I don't have a significant other. I don't have none of that, bro. I would love to have that. I don't even talk to women almost ever. I think y'all really think reality is different than it is. Like, I don't understand. It was never always like this or anything, but I mean, it is now. We got to recognize reality, right? And I'm cool with it. I don't care. I could care less. I do me, bro. I'm focused on me, man. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like I said, I already forgave everybody, man. I'm in a loving energy, man. But like I said, like, nah, 2026. I ain't trying to talk. I ain't trying to hear nothing. Pay me. You understand? Pay me. Real talk. And even after I get paid, I'm probably not going to be wanting to talk because I tried to talk for all these years and none of these folks wanted to just hear me out. So, okay, no problem. No problem. We don't have to talk, right? Y'all are right. There's nothing to talk about, right? See what I'm saying? If my feelings mattered to people, if people really cared about me, they would have heard me out this whole time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. I literally had someone from this network and all this stuff going on type in talking about, I miss talking to you. How can you miss talking to me when I literally offered the same lane of communication 8 million times? How can how can you really get online and pretend? I'm going to say this one more time. There's nobody who's that busy. President Trump isn't that busy. Hell, I work 24 hours a day and I'm not even that busy. I'm not hearing it. Priorities. So if your priorities aren't intact, then you're wasting your time talking to me because I'm not entertaining nothing you talking about. I'm telling you right now, I'm not concerned about the future. I don't care about fake digits and fake money and fake this and that. I'm not worried about it. I wouldn't care if it was real. Money doesn't move me. I care about loyalty and respect. I care about when I ask to get something done, it gets done, and I mean immediately without any hesitation. And that's all I care about. Because that's love and that's how it works. Like, no, if I ask for something or I need something or I ask for something to get done, it needs to get done right then and there immediately the first time I ask. I thought that was common sense. Newsflash, it is common sense. Yeah, now folks got to get their priorities straight, man. And when you get your priorities straight, holler at me. And guess what? By that time, I'm not going to want to talk. You understand? See the point? That's all I was saying. See, I'm a genius. I'm way ahead of everyone. I was just trying to avoid the fact that we got folks that have never met me that are online still typing to this day. It's been 4, 6 years, and I've never met you and have no idea who's typing, who's talking, or who you are. What's the purpose of that? That's silly, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you wanted to talk, I mean, I'm right here, bro. You know what I mean? I talk in person. You see what I'm saying? I feel like it all is really just what it is. It's all just fake. And we went over that and established that. So that's clearly how I feel. So you can't talk around that or ignore it. Reality's been established. It's just fake. And it's just folks that are in their feelings because I'm successful, like everybody. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of hearing it. It don't make no sense. What world are we in, bro? Nobody's happy for me? And then you wonder why I've been saying this truth and speaking not my truth, but the truth and all of reality for all these years. It was never me, it was the world. The world is the problem, always has been. And I'm here to try to change the world and get people to wake up and start being true to themselves. Because if you were being true to themselves, then you'd be able to be true to me. Y'all got a lot to learn, man. I got all the life experience. There ain't no way I can do any wrong because I'm a teacher. Everything I'm doing, I'm a role model, bro. Everything I'm doing is the right way to be. Nah, you stand on business, you make sure folks is doing right by you, just like Denzel said. Finax. That's what Denzel said himself. You understand? I'll talk to you in a minute. Like I said, holla at me, man. Like I said, this year I'm not doing any talking, man. There ain't nothing to talk about, man. Put some money up, put some capital up, invest in me, and it's that simple. All right, we'll talk later. Easy.